Oh man, yo. Oh my God. It feels good to be back. We don't have everybody here tonight, but welcome back to another episode of IBTE Sports Podcast. You got your boy Lawrence and Phil. We took last week off for the holidays. Hope everybody had a great holiday. I feel like it's a little different because you get older and shit, but um, you get to create your own traditions when you get your own family and shit. So I'm looking forward to that eventually. How was your holidays?
Pretty good. Spend time with the family, watch some football. The kid also went for like seconds, thirds, leftovers as well, and won some money here and there. But even better, I beat Lawrence in fantasy football the week before.
Oh man, yeah,
And,
you did. Man,
yeah,
I needed that. I needed that win. Now it makes things much more interesting now too. That you had beat me the previous week because I was banking on winning, beating you, and then I'd have some cushion room. Right now, I gotta play Billy. Billy's got a good team too, so we'll see what happens.
I'm fighting for my life. 5 points.
Yeah,
I mean, I've got I think the last couple weeks I was jumping in and out of the playoff race. First it was against Billy, then it was because of Dylan, and now it's because of Owen, I believe. So I have to try to fight. I have to try to score 5 more points than this guy every single week, or it's going to fluctuate, obviously. But what 2 more? I just have to survive for 2 more weeks. So
yeah. It's gonna be a really close one. There's gonna be an uproar if I don't make a push to get in. But I feel like I'll be fine once I get in. I think it's going to be an interesting playoffs for everybody, to be honest. I think it's going to be pretty crazy.
I'm trying to pull a Woodman type run this year.
And it's all luck too at the end of the day. Some people just get absolutely blessed in the perfect time of the season. It's pretty wild.
Yep, like a number 7 seed beating a number 2 seed, like last year.
That is true too.
And
Neil, that was Neil, right?
that was me and Woodman.
Oh shit.
Yep, he won by like 6. I was projected to win by 30 points. Woodman won by 6. And
Oh man. Let's get to it. Let's get to first off. Now we'll start off with the NBA, man. NBA
um,
the play-in tournament is here. What you got your Keith Lee going on?
absolutely,
That's how you was sitting down with Auntie's plate.
absolutely. And me watching the Warriors collapse last night. Just this is
He
what I like to
said,
see.
"Oh yeah, oh man, that was." Do you think it's the end of them?
I mean,
They
obviously,
just they just won 2 years ago, or last year, right? Or two?
2 years
What
ago.
they won it? Yeah, 21.
Yeah,
20.
because last year it was the Nuggets, and the year before it was the Warriors. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I mean they've been struggling this year. They traded away their future for Chris Paul.
Technically, they won last year, 2022.
Yeah,
Technically, yeah.
but I don't know. I mean, all dynasties must come to an end, and the Warriors dynasty, they pretty much like revolutionized small ball sort of with the whole Draymond Green lineup and everything. But the league is finally catching up. Clay is getting older, and not the same Clay that we
Yeah, if
knew
he
and
if he
love.
does if he goes into another press conference crying, bro, I'm so tired of it. Every time he gets in there,
Just replay the clip he said
win,
about LeBron.
win.
That's all you have to do. There's no we don't get our feelings hurt. We're not sensitive. He said the same thing to LeBron, but that's a different story, apparently. Um, but
Well,
yeah,
we saw what happened. We saw what happened when he did that. So what did Clay say? And then the rest is history.
but yeah, Curry's getting older as well. Draymond's getting older, but I mean, hey, times must come to an end. I mean, as soon as they're gone, the whole Warriors fan base is gone since they only know him for Steph Curry. So, I
Yeah.
mean, another 20-point lead gone. Uh, the Kings, who the Kings had trouble with the Warriors early this year. I think they won the last 2 games the Warriors did, but they struggled with this one. But
Hmm.
it looks like the end. Just, I mean, better. We have to make sure because everyone thought the Patriots were going to end a couple years ago, but then they kept coming back. But the West got a lot tougher. So I have them missing the playoffs this year, the Warriors personally. But
Oh yeah. You get him. Yeah, you pick them up.
yeah,
And people listen. The Rockets is here. They obviously need more time to see if they can actually go through. It's nice that you're going to see the Magic and the Rockets. They're starting off strong, but can they go endure the whole season? Can they fight through injuries and be able to keep hooping? You see how important the coach is. It's real crucial. Shout out to Udoka.
Yep.
He's doing this thing with them, and he got them playing at a high level right now. They're over there. They're competing. They beat the champs twice, and they're gonna go for a sweep this season.
Yep, they're young. They're young and hungry. You have a lot
Yeah.
of valuable players on the team: Sengun, Baby Jokic,
I'm
Dylan
just
Brooks.
glad. Last year I was saying that I was like Sengun needs to be the focal point of everything. Man, they'll get much better, and here it is now. What were you about to say though?
Oh, they have a lot of good players on their roster. Fred
Yeah.
Van Vliet, even though I believed he was overpaid, he's filling in a nice role as a veteran point guard. Jalen Green, AAU legend, Jalen Green, as you might say. He's
Well, now
holding
it's a little different because
he's holding it
he
down.
can't be. Yeah, he'll go right to the bench if he's acting crazy.
Right. Because
So
Udoka is not afraid to pull anyone or, set aside any bullshit. Sengun, obviously, Dylan Brooks chipping on the shoulder.
mhm.
If we saw this Dylan Brooks last year against the Lakers, we might be talking a different story. But obviously that's last year. But
Yeah.
Dylan Brooks, he's being he's having his best year so far. Great shooting numbers, etc., etc. And just that whole Rockets team. Jeff Green as a reliable veteran, a leadership type role as well. Just they have a lot of good pieces plus the coaching staff as well. So this the West is getting scarier. The future.
Yeah. So right now we got. Let me see here. Give me a second. Share my screen. Share my screen. Okay, so for right now, man, this looks kind of crazy as things settle here. We got on next Tuesday. Oh, well, actually, we'll go from the Monday.
Next Monday,
We'll,
Tuesday. Yeah.
yeah, we'll go to Monday. Monday game 7:30. Pacers against the Celtics.
I,
It's
I
one and done. I think this game is gonna be high scoring. I think it's gonna be a really really good game. You get to see Halliburton. He's playing out of his mind this season. They talking they
26,
talking about
11.
they talking about early MVP talk right now, which I think is early, but I'm not mad at it too at the same time. So
My guy. My guy versus my team. Oh, I don't know if I can watch this game. I don't even know if I can bet on this game, to be honest.
you just gotta
I
you just gotta
I,
be enjoy at that point.
I told you I was conflicted. Hit the Kendrick Lamar
Listen,
bandwagon.
I know Hallie. Hallie's definitely gonna get his. He gonna eat.
Right. It's
Yeah.
probably going to be at Indiana, too. So,
Oh no, yeah, it is.
yeah. But,
Unless it's not. I don't think it's neutral.
no.
I, thi-
It's
I
good. Oh,
think
no, it's at Vegas.
it's in Vegas.
I think it might be in Vegas.
No, 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 no. I think the championship is
Oh,
in
no,
Vegas.
sorry. The semifinals and championship are in Vegas.
Okay, all right,
The
bet.
last two rounds are in
So
Vegas.
December 7th. So the following week.
Honestly, with the way the Pacers are playing, I wouldn't be surprised if the Celtics lose this game, just because they have a lot of depth. Miles Turner, depending on if Kristaps Porzingis comes back or not, because he's out for about a week or so, he can
Mhm.
bully his way down there against Celtics bigs, Al Horford, etc., etc. It probably will be high scoring, but it's gonna be really close. But the
Yeah,
Celtics are the odds-on favorite right now to win the whole thing, so I'm gonna go with my team.
I think the Celtics gotta. They have to answer in those in the run during the runs. I think that's where the game gets kind of tricky because I feel like the Pacers play high pace. They're kind of like the Hawks too. Whenever you see those two teams play, there's always 1,000 points scored.
Yeah,
So
they scored like what over 300. The Hawks and Pacers together.
yep,
Yeah, but also for the Celtics, if it does get to a blowout situation where they're blowing up the Pacers, they got to make sure they finish the job. They can't let them creep back in out of
yeah,
nowhere, because that's been the Celtics a couple times this season as well. And
yep,
last year, that was a big problem from last year. They've controlled it a bit this year, but they've also had spurts about where it happens. So
right.
they just got to know how to put their foot on other people's necks and make sure they don't come back up.
And then we got that the game following that on TNT at 10 o'clock is the Kings and the Pelicans. I think if everyone's healthy, CJ just got back from the collapsed lung. So I think that could be an interesting matchup in this game. I think it really can be. Valanciunas, I think he can cancel out Sabonis. And it's going to come down to the other guys. Is Keegan Murray going to be healthy enough? He's out right now battling. And that's probably why another reason why they have been sitting out, maybe. It's kind of, I guess it can kind of make sense, but then at the same time too, you want them to have rhythm.
Right.
But I could see the Kings winning this. Like the beam, man. I love these young teams.
I really like De'Aaron Fox too. Ever since he came back, he's been on a tear. But I don't know. I just like the balance of the Pelicans.
Yeah,
Bi,
yeah, that's what I
Zion,
was gonna that's what I was gonna
Valanciunas.
say too. There's a lot of question marks right now with the Kings.
Yeah. Plus, just don't bet on Kevin Herter or Malik Monk because we know how they feel about that. So, but I don't know. I just like I feel like the Pelicans have a better starting lineup than the Kings, but I like the Kings bench a little bit more because I like Malik Monk over anyone on that Pelicans bench. But I think it'll be a dogfight for sure. I think the X factors will probably be CJ on his health, and then for me probably Kevin Herter for the Kings, just because he can shoot the lights out when he wants to, but he's also been times where he's gone ghost. So we already know what Fox and Sabonis can bring, and even Keegan Murray. But it's gonna be up to like the fourth, fifth guys on each team to see what
Heavy.
what
I
they
was
can
about
do.
to say when all of those guys, we haven't seen CJ and them play on the same court for a minute. So
Right.
CJ, Zion, Bi, Valanciunas. Who else they got? You got Herb Jones playing really well this season too.
Yep.
So I,
Stuck
I like
without Trey
the
Murphy.
Pelicans too.
Yeah. But the thing with CJ McCollum, he's one of the veterans that you know what you're getting every game, and even though with missed time, he can just step right back into it. Plus, this team's been together long enough to know how they play. Anyways, they've been together for like what the full core, Bi, Zion, CJ, and Jonas about 2 years, 2 3 years. So I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure there's obviously gonna be a little bit of rust because playing wise, but team chemistry wise, they should pick things up quickly.
yeah. And then Tuesday, the following day, we got the Bucks and the Knicks. I think this one is going to be a great one. I'm going to put this up there right next to the Pacers and Celtics game. And obviously, you got the Lakers and Suns. That star started over there.
Do we really want to watch that game? Let's
The Bucks and the Knicks.
No, it's the Lakers Suns. You know I feel
Oh,
about the
like
Lakers and Kevin Durant. So, uh, um, honestly, why do I feel like the Knicks can upset the Bucks for some reason?
yeah, they probably. I think they can. I think they
Yeah,
can.
I just don't trust the Bucks defense this year.
They don't. Yeah, and but at the end of the day, who's guarding him? Who's guarding Greek? He's going to run through everybody's chest.
Right. Plus, Julius
So
Randle has been picking it up as well.
that
Jalen
too.
Brunson, RJ Barrett has been nice as well. But it was close last time they played because they were in the same group, so they played last time. The Knicks almost won, but Julius Randle wanted to be an asshole and not get back on defense. But I don't know. I feel like the Knicks can put an upset against the Bucks just because it all depends on the late game situations as well. Yes, you have Dame and Giannis. The pick and roll has been there. The last 4 or 5 games for them or 6 games have been absolutely electric. But if RJ Barrett, Jalen Brunson, and Julius Randle all are on fire that night, I think they can sneak away with one. Mitchell Robinson protecting the paint as well. They could they could probably steal one. They just need to steal one. This is not a series. One game and you're out.
I
You just
got I got the what's the name. I think for we'll talk just about the semis.
yeah.
Um, as far I already Lakers and Suns stars Kevin Durant, AD, D Book, like everybody's gonna be tuned into that. That's probably gonna be the most watched game out of these first four games right here.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with the Bucks playing. I think the Bucks. I think the Bucks are gonna advance. I don't know what's gonna happen in the Pacers game, but I'm gonna go with the Celtics.
Safe
Um,
pick. Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go with the Celtics just because it's a safe pick. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Pacers do some crazy shit.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna say Kings, and then I'm gonna say the Suns. The Suns advance. I think they beat the Lakers. I think Nurk I don't know what it is with AD when he play these dudes from Europe. He folds into origami. I don't know what it is, so we'll see what happens.
Also, international players. I believe there's a stats online. AD is 3-13 against Embiid, Giannis, and Jokic.
Yeah. So
But
and Nurk is shit. Nurk is probably more tough than all of them too, as far as like trying to box you out and push you around and shit. So
for me, Phoenix, New Orleans, Milwaukee, and Boston. My final four. I'd like the Sacramento, but I just like the mixture of the depth for the Pelicans.
yeah,
Plus, I don't think anyone on the team stopping Zion. You could double team De'Aaron
yeah.
Fox.
That's what I was
That's a
thinking.
bonus. So
That's what I was thinking about looking at the thing yesterday when the game ended. I'm like, who's really gonna stop Zion because the forwards is kind of sorry on their team. They
he
like,
might even get bullied.
yeah, he's gonna get bullied. Facts. But shit, man.
Also, hey, D'Lo 25-7. Who had that right now?
Hey, he be cooking, man. He be cooking.
Yeah, but so far, I mean, this in-season tournament. Also, there's been a lot of complaints about the point differential as well. Like players like DeMar DeRozan, Tatum. I think Holiday and Brown were complaining about it yesterday too. And who else? I think it was the Bulls coach as well. Just because it takes away some of the integrity of the game. Because usually the unwritten rule of basketball, if you're up, don't run up the score because you're being an asshole about it. But with the
Mhm.
point differential, if you want to
But
advance,
I feel like you have to do that because it's so little games
yeah. So
versus doing the head to head because I don't think everybody plays everybody, right?
nah, they play like once.
Yeah, so you kind of have to do that.
Yeah, so it kind of like trying to question the integrity of the game as well as the tournament. So a lot of the players have been speaking their mind about that, which I can see it, from their perspective, just because when you're up by 20, 30, you try to be as passive or not as aggressive.
And I feel
But
like that's the problem now with the game too. Man, go hoop, dominate. At the end of the day, that's I feel like that's how it's supposed to be.
say you have a problem with it, stop me.
That's a fact.
True.
What you gonna do? Oh man, all right. Let's pivot over to the NFL, man. Week 11 because we missed week 11. We had we had Joe Burrow go out. He's done for the season.
Tragic.
Yeah, super tragic. Dak destroyed the Panthers. Yet again, Steelers lost. Steelers lost to the Browns. I don't know how, but they did, which is kind of crazy. And then you had the Lions come back on the Bears, even though they was getting manhandled the whole game. Chargers being the Chargers, they lost to the Packers last second. CJ Stroud was going crazy against the Cardinals. Tank down on them. Jags dominated. I don't think anything was too crazy. Bills had bounced back week 11. And then we had the big Monday night game, the Eagles beating the Chiefs too, which was pretty wild to see. The Eagles right now are what 10-1, man.
Yeah, I mean, only one host on the pod chose the Eagles to win. Not to toot my own horn, but that's his case.
What was your take on the Packers Lions game on Thanksgiving?
Oof. I mean, everyone thought this year was going to be different with the Lions on Thanksgiving. They have a good team. They have like 2 or 3 losses. They've been balling. The defense has been balling, but then the complete buzz on the Packers. The first play of the game, fucking what's his name? Christian Watson, like 30, 40-yard catch. It was just, I don't know. Like, if the Lions want to be taken seriously, they have to win games like that. Games that you're expected to win, and they just got completely shell shocked with that matchup again. Jordan Love has been pretty good the last couple games, and
Yeah.
a rivalry game, especially
He's got promise.
yeah. But with the Lions, it's just disappointing because you expected so much from them from the season so far, they've been doing well. They beat the Chiefs opening night. They're like they have 2, 3. I think they have 3 losses right now. But if you want to be taken seriously, if you want to be a title contender, you have to win games like this, and they couldn't. So it's very disappointing.
Yeah, I'm going to New Orleans Saturday. Coming back Monday. Got a Saints Lions in NOLA.
Oof.
So the line is at 4. I expect the Saints to get absolutely dog walked, especially with the Lions coming off of a loss
Yeah,
and they're having rest too. They got 10-day rest. It's going to be around to see what happens. I don't know if Olave's playing, Michael Thomas is out, Lattimore's out. I will tell y'all, hit the over on St. Brown's catches and yards.
oh Lord,
Yeah, so
Laporta as well.
it's gonna be definitely. And Jared Goff rush yards too.
Yeah,
Every quarterback has went over on the Saints. So that's some gems for y'all if y'all you watch it. Going from there, man. Cowboys did their thing. 49ers, CMC out of this world. He was going absolutely bananas Thursday night.
2 touchdowns.
Yeah, his running ability is out of the world.
Yeah, like completely healthy. This 49ers team may be the best team in football, but it
We
all
about
depends on
we're
health.
about to see this
A
Sunday
rematch, yeah.
who was the best because there's all that crying and Bradbury trash and we would have beat y'all regardless if Purdy played blah blah blah. Eagles still didn't win the bowl, so it didn't matter. So like none of all this talk don't mean nothing because Eagles didn't really win nothing. So
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think I don't. If either team wins, I don't think it really matters as much as well because I'd rather get a
yeah,
win.
because you're gonna go into
I'd
the
rather
playoffs.
I'd rather get a win in the playoffs against each other than a regular season win. I
Yeah,
mean, like the 49ers beat the Rams twice their Super Bowl year, but then they ended up beating them in the NFC Championship. I'd rather have that, to be honest, than
right,
a
right.
regular season win. So
That's a fact. That's a fact. Um, Dolphins. Dolphins absolutely dominated. The following day, it's weird that they had a Friday game, but
Black Friday, yeah, I forgot they had
so
Black Friday.
yeah, I was so confused. 3 o'clock on a Friday. The hell.
Yeah, next year is going
Um,
to be a daylight savings game. Just random
and then
random holiday games.
and then we had. I gotta do this because I don't want to do this, but Falcons won 24-15. Saints had 5 field goals. Ritter played a good game. Drake London had some big catches. B. John Robinson, he was toting the rock. He had 100 all purpose.
Two TDs.
Um, they got a bright future there. I'm definitely concerned about the Saints in general. And as the fact that I'm still concerned and it was a winnable game um, says a lot. And it's just the Saints right now is just a disaster. Every report, Derek Carr doesn't want to answer questions, and the fan base is basically on Twitter calling him a con artist at this point, which I feel like he is. He's
Brock Osweiler kind of artist.
his all his stats are really empty. He had 300 yards passing, and he had 5 red zone trips, 5 field goals. That is so disgusting as a pro, as a quarterback that's been in the league 10 years, and you actually had the thing is he has the quarterback. He has a quarterback talent, but he just has lapses, and I just don't get it. But shout out to the Falcons. It pains me to say that.
I can see the pain in your face when you say
I
that.
don't, they're in the lead of division right now, both 5 and 6. Saints got a tough game this Sunday. It'd be a miracle if they do win. I don't expect them to win. But all I can hope for is the Falcons to lose.
I'm waiting for Black
So
Monday when they fire
yeah.
coaches and shit.
So they're not. Mickey Loomis got on there and said he's not firing anybody. He said the answers are in the building, Phil. That's what he said. That's what he said. But
Yeah,
I believe what he's saying, but it's like it is not working. Whatever you're expecting is not like I think they have what they need, but the coaching is just bad.
right. The
So
offense is good. You have weapons around Carr and a top 5, top 10 defense. It's the coaching.
yeah, so it's frustrating as a fan, but it is what it is. I got to watch the Saints for 6 years dominate and kick the shit out of the NFL. So they still got, I believe, the most. I think they're still top 5 for the most wins in the last 5 or 6 seasons or something like that as an NFL team. So, but
I
that's
mean,
going to come doing. They're going to get knocked out of that soon.
I mean,
So,
who's also that top 5 with multiple Super Bowl wins as well. Yeah,
the
I
past
mean,
5 years though,
I was saying since
yeah.
2000. So.
And the Saints don't got nothing to show for it. At the end of the day, they didn't win nothing, but it still shows that they won games during that
It's
time.
consistency then.
I just honestly, I just want them to rebuild at this point, just blow it up, and then I've already been through pain already as a fan. You feel me? But I will say this, right? If the Saints do make the playoffs, there's a chance that we play the Eagles, and they haven't beat us the last 3 times they played us in the playoffs.
Imagine if an upset like that happens in the playoffs.
Oh, don't let me get that. I'm getting blocked on Facebook by all of them.
Again,
I'm getting kicked out of all group chats. But let's move forward though.
they're gonna have a IBTE owners meeting right after the game.
Yo,
They're gonna censor you on the pod. Around the horn, producer mute Lawrence's mic every time he talks.
turn me gray and shit.
Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, I used to love that goddamn show. Oh
It's
my
still
god.
on. It's just
I think I'm gonna figure a way to bring that shit back and mute Neil and give him negative points every time.
I mean, we have the
Was that that was around the horn, right? With the negative points, and they're like, "Tell me why the Cowboys."
No. Around the horn was no wait, yeah. Because
what was the one they were in the pyramid and they would talk and it'd be their turn, and then the moderator would give them plus points or negative.
Yeah, Tony Reali. I believe it's around the horn.
Yeah,
because
we talked about that the last time we were on the pod too. We talked about it. That was my show for sure.
Yeah, it is around the horn. Yeah. I mean, we have the muting ability because we can mute anyone if you want. It's just the point system.
Negative points. Then you had the Steelers. Steelers got to win against the Bengals. Bengals don't got Joe Burrow anymore. Steelers are 7-4.
Mike
Tomlin is amazing.
He'll give you a bag of scraps and make it over 500.
Bro, this shit is crazy. You got Deontay Johnson not picking up the fumble that goes right next to his foot. It's a lot of crazy shit going on over there. He's probably going to be going. He's probably going to be going after this season. Then they'll say that you're just like AB because he's just tired of the shitty quarterback play.
Right, and one touchdown.
And I don't blame him.
I don't. He hasn't caught a touchdown since Big Ben, or like.
And he's got to help himself and catch the football. He's been dropping some passes.
I think he got one from Pickett like a while ago, but that
was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
first touchdown in a while. And then we had the Jags and the Texans, 24-21. Phenomenal
Jags
game.
Needed that.
Phenomenal. Yeah, the Jags for sure.
Absolutely.
Because you had to bounce back from getting whooped by 5 possessions. So
right. Plus, you guys lost the first matchup against the Texans as well.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
This could be all depending on how Anthony Richardson and the Colts. This could be a great matchup for the next couple. Like people were saying Burrow, Mahomes, or Burrow, Allen, or Mahomes and Allen. Trevor Lawrence and CJ Stroud could be a great rivalry going forward.
CJ Stroud, and then the classic shootout on Sunday. The classic shootout, 7-10. The Patriots and Giants. I watched the highlights of that shit.
Highlights?
Yeah, there was highlights. I said, "What is this?" I said, because I checked the game a little bit because I was like, all right, I thought they was going to score a couple of touchdowns. You feel me? Like at least 3 or 4 total. And I was just like, this is bad. And then that kicker got told by Bill to miss that shit.
Caleb Williams, come on down. You're a New England Patriot.
He's not going to pick Caleb Williams if he has a chance. I'm telling you right now, he's not going to.
Honestly,
he's gonna pick one of the other quarterbacks.
Marvin Harrison, please. One of the stud wide receivers, please.
They just need to build the team up and then go get.
Yes. Honestly, this Patriots team has been disappointing the last 2-3 years, so they should tank. Mm-hmm. But if you build the old line and you get some decent weapons around Mac, I'm not saying he's going to be the best quarterback in the world, but he can't be serviceable to get you to that bridge to a quarterback you actually need. Mm-hmm. He just needs – well, that's kind of making excuses for him, but as a team, if you have a decent O line and decent weapons, you'll get decent results. And both of those has been dreadful for the Patriots this year, and injuries as well. Judon lost for the year. Christian Gonzalez gone for the year, so the defense took a big hit. So not the healthiest Patriots team as of late, but still very, very, very underwhelming from the Patriots side. But hey, we'll see how this goes. We need Arizona to lose some games. Need Carolina to lose some games, but they'll probably finish like with a top 3 pick. Being realistic, hopefully. Out of Rutgers, the line snapper.
Too funny. Group chat is stupid. Shout out to Sean Payton, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is this is an open letter to Sean Payton, man. I miss you, man. Come back to New Orleans, man.
The Wolverine picture.
Oh man, can I get you? Come on, man. Like I might, I miss Sean Payton, man.
Broncos have been probably the hottest team right now in the NFL.
Like, yeah, they're playing, and it goes to show you, like, I kind of said it last year, and I said it this year too. It's like, damn, they lost by 70. They look crazy, but you got a new coach in there. He's trying to figure out and implement his culture too. So it's going to take time. So you kind of see it now. They're playing really well. So shout out to them. They had 29 points. Obviously, the Browns is quarterbackless. Joe Flacco had to go pick him up in fantasy
practice squad.
He's taking what's the name? He's taking first team
already.
What's the name's in protocol?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and they don't want to put PJ Walker back in.
Yeah. So, and then you had the Chiefs and the Raiders. Really close game. Raiders came out punching, but Chiefs said, "Hold on, wait a minute, get away from me."
So here's your lead, and now it's gone.
And
because they were like 14-3, 14-0 the first couple minutes.
Yeah. And then the best game of the week, man, went into overtime, 37-34. Buffalo Bills, Philadelphia Eagles, man. Really, really classic game. They battled. It was shitty weather. Jalen Hurts found a way to come out on top. And then you had Josh Allen, man. He had over 400 yards all purpose, 4 TDs. He's playing out of his mind.
Oh, you said something good about Josh Allen. Good for you.
The thing is, I always say he's good. When did I say he's trash? I've never said Josh Allen is not top 5. I've never said that.
Let's check Facebook.
Yeah, I've never said Josh Allen is not top 5 or a top tier quarterback. I've never said that. That's just stupidity. But most of the time, I'm gonna address it though. But it's just like, at the end of the day, like when I'm on Facebook, it's jokes. I said 3 things are certain in life: death, taxes, and Josh Allen interception. It's funny. It's not a slight to him. It's not. It is what it is.
No, he does have a problem.
He has 8 games. He has 8 games of a straight interception. What I said is supposed to be funny, and it's true. Every joke contains true shit. Don't get mad what I say. But at the same, he's also playing. He makes up for those fucking turnovers though. That's the thing. But also at the same time, any top tier quarterback, whether you're Jalen Hurts, you're Josh Allen, you're Mahomes, you're Herbert, you're Lamar Jackson, stop turning your ball over. You're the most important person on the field. Stop playing shitty.
Right. So
I feel that the same way about everything. I've had Lamar Jackson and I called him all types of bitches. I got him on my fantasy team. He's fumbled every game. I get mad every time I'm watching. I'm like, bro, you gotta stop doing this shit.
Because you're talking about someone else's quarterback. That's why.
Hey, listen, man. I do not care.
But the Bills are 6-6. A lot of people are saying Sean McDermott should probably go. They're the reason why, because the defense has been having lapses. They're like every single big game you've seen this against the Chiefs last couple years ago and the Eagles last year. Josh Allen has an amazing game, but the defense is the bad late game situations.
That's on God.
Is the defense? A lot of people say Sean McDermott should go. What do you think? Like maybe culture change, because we don't know how long we have Diggs and some of these talents on Buffalo, especially on defense. So, did they make a change?
This dude Wagner's got 31
and more.
5 more buckets.
I can't believe I accidentally pressed under or over. I work. It was like that. It was like the thing with NHL. I meant to pick over on a prop, but I picked the wrong last name. It was the same first name, but the wrong last name. I just gotta double check and press next time.
He said, "I need someone to pull a gun in the arena."
Well, I mean, the bet already lost. It was under 23.5. It said 31.
Yeah, facts.
I mean, also side note, you hear an NHL player pull a Zach Wilson,
What happened?
and then they got cut. So Corey Perry, I believe, of the Chicago Blackhawks. You remember Connor Bedard, right? Early in the season, we were betting on him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The phenom.
Yep. So
Yeah.
apparently,
What about
that
him?
player slept with his mom allegedly.
Slept with whose mom?
Connor Bedard.
Oh.
And allegedly, of course.
Allegedly, of course.
Now he's cut from the team.
Who's cut from the team?
The guy who allegedly slept with Connor Bedard's mom.
Oh, no way.
Yep. Corey Perry. That's his name.
Corey Perry. You done now, eh?
Yep.
Nah, he's fried. What is wrong with him? What the fuck is wrong with him?
Yep.
Is he okay?
Contract terminated by the Blackhawks.
Nah, that's OD. Nah, that's OD, bro.
So yeah, he's gone. Welcome to the unemployment line, buddy.
Welcome to the unemployment line, buddy.
Well, you better go to Canada at this point.
So you gotta get up out of here, Bucko.
Yep. I mean, Canada is more popular up there anyways. You'll be fine. I mean, hockey is so.
Nah, that is crazy. When did this break?
This was like in the past week or so.
Yo, what's wrong? What is wrong with people? I'm trying to like honestly like, what possessed you? What possessed you to do that? Like, what did you?
The cheeks, it was like
unless they had a secret feud with each other.
Imagine like Stifler and the guy from American Pie.
He said Stifler.
he did the best impersonation of him, but yeah.
Nah,
we know
actually, that's actually insane. Though.
Connor Bedard is, the young phenom, like you said. So we all know the organization is going to side with him over Corey Perry. So, well,
yeah,
GG's.
facts. Yeah,
we'd rather keep the superstar than you.
GG's, brother.
Well, good luck having fun with Canadian moms. G League it is.
Canadian, Sorry. Canadian,
Yep, you don't know.
You don't know, eh? Nah, that's actually insane. I'm not gonna lie to you. What the fuck?
And we made jokes about Zach Wilson and shit, but this should actually happen allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, because we have to say allegedly, so no one gets sued.
Wow, bro. I'm actually dumbfounded.
Head off Stephen A. and ESPN.
I'm actually dumbfounded, bro.
Hey, crazy shit happens. NHL, where amazing happens, apparently. What does this mob even look like? Do I blame him?
Yeah, yes, you're wild.
Let's see. Oh. Hold on.
Nah, you're wildin'.
Tara Strong, the voice of like the cartoon voices of like Raven and like Timmy Turner, stuff like that. Kind of looks like her, low key.
Nah, I don't know who that is. I'm not gonna lie to you, cuz. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He got caught with his cookies in the milk. Crazy.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's insane. We got Kenneth. What's good, brother?
What's up, Kenny?
How's it feel, Lawrence?
Oh damn.
You can do the.
Well, you guys got your thing, so
I gave you a play. You can go to the playback. I gave you a just do. I gave you.
I certainly hope you didn't think I was gonna miss this week of all weeks.
I expected you to come in. I expected you to text the thing and say, "Yo, y'all better wait 10 minutes. I gotta get my shit off."
No. I just
go ahead. The floor is yours. You know me. I'm fair. I'm fair. We talk shit.
I
We
don't,
fair. You want
you
the
know,
floor?
I don't talk about the Falcons ever on this podcast because
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
we're pretty stinky too. But my goodness, the Saints are so bad at football. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. I mean, when the team got to the 30-yard line, I was excited because I knew it meant they weren't going to move the ball anymore. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Derek Carr, I mean, Jesse Bates may as well have been his wide receiver one because that was the best pass he threw all day long.
Give me
I
that.
mean, it's just
I
it
wouldn't
was
say it was the
wonderful.
best. I wouldn't say it was the best pass. But
Oh, I would.
I wouldn't say it's the
To
best.
him, it is.
He threw for empty 300 empty yards.
Yeah, and he had
definitely some good
140 in
throws.
the first quarter, and then could only finish with 300. He should have had 700 yards. He stinks. The coaching staff stinks. Your defense is old. I mean, it is what it's almost like everything that I said in the offseason came true on one glorious Sunday afternoon.
Look at the smile.
I think the biggest thing is the front office. But Mickey Loomis, like I was saying earlier, Mickey Loomis came out. He's on I guess he does a podcast, and he talked about 10 minutes. And this motherfucker had the nerve to say the answers are in the building.
I mean, like I guess
I was like, what building?
Well,
I was like, what building?
Remove people from the building.
What building? So you got to be in that building. You're the problem. You're not. There's no answers nowhere. Dennis Allen.
The answer is getting rid of the problem.
The problem is the Derek Carr contract. The problem the Saints did was they thought they were in win now mode and said, let's just go and get Derek Carr and he'll be the band-aid over the cancer. And that wasn't the answer. And now and they kept kicking the can down the road with all that salary cap stuff.
It's just it comes back to a lot of moves that was made here 3 years ago. You let go of Marcus Williams, you let go of Von Bell, you let go of Trey Hendrickson. Like they struck out. Where they fucked up. They struck out on Peyton Turner and they struck out on Davenport. That was our fucking problem. And we need pass rush. You don't got it. The team just looks bad. Derek Carr, he's a fucking con artist. He got asked, how do you guys plan on scoring? And he tap danced around the question, and he started bringing up fucking beignets and shit from Cafe Du Monde in New Orleans. I just turned off my phone at that point.
They said in the past 27 possessions, I think it was, there's been three passing touchdowns.
No,
two were from Jameis. No, 2 from Jameis, 1 from Taysom.
Bro, listen. The offense, I believe, only had 2 touchdowns in. I think he only threw 2 touchdowns in the month of November.
Yeah, but it's in the last 27 possessions, it was Jameis and Taysom Hill have the touchdown passes, not him.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I don't think they all like each other. I think when Sean left, there's some shit that happened, and Kamara's tired of it. And then Dennis Allen came out and basically said, "I disagree with you, Elvin, today." When Elvin said, I guess he said we need to basically change up the offense, and he said, "I disagree with you, Elvin." That's pretty much what he said today.
I just don't get how you can watch that team play the last month and say, "No, everything's fine."
I don't know. I don't know if Mickey Loomis got a fucking master plan. So I don't know what he's doing, but like everybody's acting like motherfuckers has got 3 losses on the season or 2 losses.
Right.
This is that disaster. But I'm ready to go have a good time in New Orleans. About to go get some fucking gumbo. Want to go get some fried char grilled oysters. Can't wait for that. So I'm leaving Saturday. I'm gonna be heavily smacked. Saturday night and Sunday morning. It's about to be block party from Bloomsburg all over again. So,
want to hear something crazy, Phil? He'll be in New Orleans watching the Saints lose, and I'll be in New Jersey watching the Falcons win. So it's back-to-back wins for me.
We'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll see. I said, listen, as long if we lose, if y'all lose and we lose, I'm cool with that. Y'all just cannot.
Falcons Jets, right?
Can't win. Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh.
What time was that? 1 o'clock?
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right.
You can scoreboard watch.
Listen, I'm gonna be locked in. I'm gonna be right in this stand. That shit is a fucking incredible experience to do. It's crazy there. Can't wait.
So Phil, what happens first? Belichick gets fired, or they officially announce that Bailey Zappe's the starter?
Shit.
Yeah, I was gonna.
How
I'm
did
at
Julian
that.
and Christian Gonzalez come back?
You
Probably.
wasn't gonna. Yeah, I'm glad you asked that. I had that written down. You wasn't getting off of that.
I thought we were talking about the Patriots. We were
Rex
talking about
Ryan.
them.
Rex Ryan. You saw Rex Ryan. He said, "Bill Belichick, stop this nonsense. Just announce the starter. They both stink."
Yeah, they're basically trying to play. Let's try to throw everyone off
He
guard.
said,
Even
"Yo,"
though,
I said, "Yo,
yeah,
he's wilding."
like that strategy works if they're two different types of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
The game plan is the same no matter which quarterback's back there.
What's the Malik Cunningham?
Malik Cunningham, yeah.
Yeah, I see
That-
on Twitter.
That would be
I
the
see
only
on,
way that would throw things off.
I
Is
see
if
on
he's
Twitter,
starting.
and they're like, I get like random like fan bases on my Twitter and shit and Facebook, and they're like Malik, put him in or some shit. But I thought they release him and then put him in the practice squad.
yeah.
But then they brought him back. He's been up and down all year.
Yeah, it's basically Zappy and Mac are your main two. It's just
Is he actually talented, or they're just calling for anybody?
He was great in preseason, but
yeah, that
was DTR.
Yeah.
So was Kenny Pickett. Like,
I mean, honestly, just keep doing what you're doing, keep losing, and they just enjoy the tank while we can.
You said enjoy the tank while we can.
but I really think they might have to because Belichick, they gave him that extension. They said, but I mean, he's got to be on the. He's going to need a quarterback because they're not going to take too many more losing seasons from him. So he's better off losing and getting a quarterback.
Yes, indeed.
Yep. And then you have to
you're right
some
on
weapons as well. You have to overpay. Because with the weapons now, there's gonna be no one to throw to. Hunter Henry 5,000 times.
At the same time, if they bring in a quarterback, like say they got like a Caleb, they're not in a better situation next year still. Because there's still nothing around him.
Yeah. But I think I don't know. I feel like he has to let go. He's not gonna let go, but he's got his hands in everything. He picks the OC, like he's the head coach, he's the DC. He probably calls half of the defensive calls. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, he's a GM. So honestly, you got to remove him from the equation.
Yes. Well, and the problem is he got so much credit for all those years, and it was Brady. Like even his defenses that were so great, like don't get me wrong, they were good.
Yeah, they were good.
Do you know how much easier it is to play with a lead all the time on defense? And when you have Tom Brady, you were playing with a lead 90% of the time. Like there weren't many times where that defense had to win games. Like after that Brady's first year, Brady was winning games for them.
Brady Gronk, Brady Moss, Brady Edelman, Brady Welker.
Except Brady, don't forget the killer. Like he wasn't
Chris Hogan.
So it's just
Aaron Hernandez. Y'all had pieces out there, bro.
Dante Stallworth looked like a stud with you guys. I mean, Deion Branch was great with you. Like
Troy Brown.
Ooh, I forgot about Deion Branch. He was the one. He was the one.
Yeah, he went to Seattle and stunk and said, "Oh, I need time." I went back to New England. It was good again. Funny how that works. But I think that Belichick has gotten a ton of credit for his whole career for things that Tom Brady has done. Mm-hmm. And then when Tom Brady went to Tampa and won that first year, and Belichick had the same team.
Robert Kraft said, "Hold on, you didn't do shit."
Well, and like what gets overlooked is that first year when they left, that's when Brady won the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Belichick had the same team, but also brought in even more weapons, the Hunter Henrys, and then said, we're just going to insert Cam Newton, who, okay, and they did nothing. But everyone just like glossed over that. Like, that's pathetic. That was the same team with more, and you were worse.
Yeah, I miss Ricky Mac Jones. That was the best year. Then downhill after.
Because it's just like, you can even see, I saw like it was like a sad video, because there's people that still the stands of the people that are getting shit on, and they're making a video. When he first got there to his press conference, the most recent one, and when he's like, "Oh, I don't know if he's got confidence in me and shit," you can see the complete difference. But like at the end of the day, I think too, like you can't really you obviously expect these guys to have confidence, but if the whole locker room is against you, you can look back at the Foles and Winston. Those dudes, they don't want to be there. You expect them to play at a high level when you got the defensive players and your own receivers saying, "Yo, we don't want this dude at quarterback."
No, right.
It's like,
did you guys watch the Black Friday game, the pregame on Prime the other day?
Nah, I didn't really get a chance to watch the game like that.
they had to
first quarter.
They had to sit down with the Jets defense. It was Quinnen Williams, Sauce Gardner, and C.J. Mosley, and they asked them like, "How does it feel to like you went from Aaron Rodgers to Zach Wilson, now Tim
Oh
Boyle,
no,
and now you don't know?"
no.
And yeah, they did. And C.J.
Oh
Mosley was
man.
like, "Well, obviously you would love to have stability at the quarterback position, but." This is just the hand we're given at this point. Like you could just see they're dejected. Like you said, when you lose the locker room, there's nothing you could do at that point.
The only way to win them back is you got to play more consistent.
Yeah.
And it's technically it's over now.
Yeah.
Salah said it's over. He got fucking Tim Boyle. He pulled you for Tim Boyle. You're done. You're not getting no more first team reps. It's over.
It is your one opportunity.
They don't believe in you so much that they probably went to the bottom pits of hell to get a new Achilles for Aaron Rodgers in 70 days.
They took your Achilles is what they did. kind of funny how as soon as he gets demoted to third string, Aaron Rodgers comes back.
What's that movie? What's that
what
movie?
Is going on?
What's that movie where they put they're all assassins. They go into the fucking pool and come out brand new after being shot and shit. It's Wanted, where they were shooting the curved bullets.
Oh, yeah. I remember the pool part. Like what?
They had it was like a temple or something. And
if it was
they went into
movie,
the water and then they
it.
came out and they were like brand new again or some shit.
I was thinking like Jeepers Creepers, like Rodgers Achilles.
They said, let me get a little bit of that. They say, you know what? Let's go get Lamar's Achilles because somehow he's been surviving this whole time.
Right. Like he has some bangs up injuries, but
it's good, Rick. It's good, bro. Yet. It's good. Oh man, but yeah, I think it's just the Patriots need something new, man. The Jets too. Like the Jets are they're a quarterback away. They're a quarterback and a wide receiver away. They need another piece.
Do you know what really like bothers me the more I think about it now though? Last year, remember how I was all in on the Joe Flacco train with them last year. Remember they were decent with him. And I forgot about him until he just signed. Like, why did they not bring Joe Flacco in earlier this year?
I
don't get it.
He probably won. I think he won like 4-2.
Yeah, I know he was good with them.
He won 4-2, and then I think what's the name came in and lost a whole bunch of games straight. And then Mike White came in and they won like 3 more games and they have like 7 and something. But
7 and 9 maybe.
This quarterback shit is tough. Like people scream they want another quarterback. I gave this motherfucker 12 weeks. I was holding off. Y'all was putting me to the fire since week 1. I'm fucking done. I'm done with him.
I'm in the same boat as you. Unless the Falcons get like a top 5 pick or pick up Kirk Cousins in free agency, stick it out with Ritter. Like you're gonna
go through the reality. That's why when people say that shit, like you're gonna go through the same thing. The team.
That's what I'm saying.
The team didn't get a better offensive lineman. They didn't get a better receiver. It's just you putting another guy that's gonna be running for his life again.
So that's unless it's a top 5 pick or Kirk Cousins. I don't want another quarterback because it's.
I saw something interesting.
Or Justin Fields, yes.
Saints Twitter is fucking hilarious, man. They rip these dudes to pieces. Like the slander that's on Mickey and Dennis and Pete is hilarious. But they said whoever wins the South gets pick 19 or something like that.
As of right now,
And they were like the Saints fans is pretty much like, fuck that. The Falcons can have the division. They said, and they got to play Dallas or Philly. They said, fuck that.
Well, let me break something down to people who keep forgetting about this whole Dallas thing. Now, let me preface it by saying I do not believe the Falcons will beat the Cowboys. Let me just start with that.
Earlier, what I said was, I said if the Saints win the division, the last three times they played the Saints or the Saints and Eagles, they haven't beat them. So I don't know.
But my thing is, the Cowboys, aren't they notorious choke artists in the playoffs? Like, is there another team you'd rather play in the first round of the playoffs? I don't think so.
I mean, if the Cardinals can beat the Cowboys, why can't the Falcons?
I think the thing with
anything is possible.
They
got to come to our building.
They're both
this
red
is-
birds. Why not?
It's weird with the Cowboys
What's
because
up, Elijah?
if
Thanks for
you
tuning in.
oh shit, what's good? What's good? We should have had him join tonight. But what I was saying was like with the Cowboys, they get slack and shit like that about just their situation, the coverage. But before, I feel like if they had a great if they had this defense when Zeke was going crazy, oh my, the Cowboys fans would be unbearable. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But I still do wonder that year. Aaron Rodgers was just on one though.
Yeah,
like I just don't know if anyone was beating him, except for the Falcons who did beat him. But you know what I'm saying.
Do we think Deron Bland's a little bit overhyped?
He's Trayvon Diggs 2.0.
No, he's not.
Trayvon Diggs 2.0.
I mean,
No, he's not.
He had pick six against the Commanders, but he got burned against the Eagles. I'm just saying. He had pick six against the Commanders, but got burned against the Eagles the week before.
It's a blessing and a curse. That's what I'm saying. No, because Trayvon Diggs doesn't suck. I'm not saying, but that's what he's going to make you great plays where you love him, and then you're going to turn the tape on and say, "Oh my God, my eyes hurt. What'd you just do?"
Yeah.
He'll get a big play.
Even in that game, he ended up adjusting too.
Yeah.
So it's like he got burned by Smith. Smith is fast as shit anyway, and it's a free release 9 route. You're gonna have to run with him. Most people can't, but he's
six picks. Nothing to cost. He's
doing something insane. If he keeps adding to this, like 5 pick sixes, it's gonna.
What's the most by one play in a career?
Oh, in a career?
That's gonna be Dion.
I know it's under 10.
That's gonna be Dion.
No.
Is it under 10? I heard like 8 or 9.
No, I want to say, didn't like Night Train Lane have like 20 something?
Yeah, he probably did. I don't know nothing.
I probably only know that off of Madden.
I only know him. Yeah, I was about to say I only know him bad from up.
No, and that's how I remember. Hang on, let's look it up.
Yeah.
Because when I used to play, still do play my franchise mode, I would always be looking at this shit.
Yeah.
Just waiting on Morris to do franchise mode.
What happened?
Just waiting on you to join. Me, you.
Bro, there ain't enough people on that game for me, bro. Why would I spend 5 on it? You know what I can do?
Rod Woodson has the most with 12.
Oh.
Okay. Where's Charles Woodson at?
Charles Woodson is number 2 with 11.
Yeah, I was going to say
Charles.
He's tied with Darren Sharper.
Oh, yeah. Criminal, Darren Sharper.
Night Train Lane ain't even on this list, so maybe they don't count him because he played pre-merger.
Wow.
Probably.
How does his Prime have?
Prime has 9.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the people that I was gonna guess is when I said Prime in them, I'm gonna just the ultimate ball hawks. Even where Ed at? Ed got to be up there too, right?
Yes, Ed Reed. I just saw his name.
7.
Oh wow, he's 2 off Ed Reed.
That's what I was gonna say. Ed Charles, and then Dion. That's the people I was gonna say that's up there. As far as
Peanut Tillman has 8. So does Jack Rabbit.
Bro, do you remember Peanut Tillman?
Yeah,
he was on a fucking
Peanut Punch. Yeah, exactly.
Bro, he was making everybody fumble, picking off every pass in that goddamn Tampa 2.
Jack Rabbit has 8. Wow, this list is crazy. Jack Rabbit's got 8. Yep. Malcolm Jenkins and Jonathan Joseph both have 7.
Oh, that's Janorius, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's just like Trayvon and them. He ain't playing he ain't playing a lick of defense. He's literally just gonna shoot to the ball. Any out route, he's diving. He's diving for the ball. I was gonna say Peter's what? Peter's got to be 6, maybe.
Marcus Peters has 7.
7. See, yeah.
This is super impressive because he's done it in 116 games too.
Who?
Marcus Peters.
Yeah, he had the 2 injuries too. He just got cut. Raiders just cut him.
Obviously, we know Bland.
Don't sign him, New Orleans.
Bland has 5 in 28 games. That's insane.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
You know who else had 5? Deion Jones, baby.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the ref just called a travel. New NBA.
He had him on the ticket.
Aaron Rodgers. I think we just skimmed past it before you got in, and here, Elijah.
What happened? What is that?
Elijah, did you talk about Aaron Rodgers yet?
Yeah, we skimmed over it. I think it's gonna be heavily investigated if he touches that field.
He stole someone's.
If he touches that field and it is fully equipped and is on the center or shotgun, he needs to be investigated.
The only person that would know is Joe Rogan. I'm telling you.
Some type of drug. There's no way, and it's not humanly possible. It's the most devastating injury.
What kind of tranquilizer does this man have?
Look, there's only a couple things, like I said earlier. Either he didn't fully tear it.
Yeah.
2, he's not 100%, and the Jets team doctors and everybody need to be fired. Or 3, he's just not human. There's no other explanation.
Yeah.
Or
whatever medication he's on.
That's not possible. It's physically impossible. So it's either he didn't actually fully tear it, or he's really not 100%.
Because there was never a clear note, because usually they say full rupture. So
yeah,
I don't know what the surgery would be and the timetables for partially torn, but
wasn't like the surgery he got.
Even what's the name just tore his Achilles on that turf. Jordan Phillips. So
Jalen Phillips.
Jalen. Yeah. That was, oh my God.
Rodgers, but that's like the two of them to me were different because Rodgers, yes, he was running, but also I think the player landing on it made it worse. Where Phillips legit was just his get off. You legit just watched the.
Well, no, it was kind of similar because they're both their calves were pretty much flat.
It looks like KD's one. Oof.
Yeah, that shit pops like a rubber band. This is it, gone, evaporate, and now he's having a hell of a season too. They went in, and then they went and stole JPP from us, motherfuckers. I wanted some speed. I don't even know if he's fast anymore. Oh man. Let's get to the pick'ems though. Pick'ems. Damn, time flew. I looked up. It was 24 minutes on the clock.
It was the NHL story. That's why.
Oh yeah, that was crazy, Kenny. That's crazy right there.
What?
Connor, go ahead.
Yeah. So basically, someone pulled a Zach Wilson on NHL phenom.
Oh yeah. On Bedard's mom.
Yeah. So Chicago Blackhawks. That's the team is centered around. Player Corey Perry allegedly slept with Connor Bedard, their superstar player's mom. So now he's cut, terminated contract, out of the team.
Crazy work.
Zach,
nasty work.
I mean, we saw the mom earlier.
He's at a loss. He's at a loss of words.
It's Woodman approved. I'll say that.
All right, bet Elijah.
Thursday night game, Seattle and Dallas.
Them boys.
All I know
Walker is doubtful. Give me them boys.
All I know is oh boy, somebody that's overhyped. Tariq Woolen got benched last week.
Oh, it could tackle problems.
All that hype because people are talking about he top five. Top five don't get benched. CD, all I know is CD Lamb, man. I need 3 of them things. Save me. Save me. It's possible. What the hell? They're gonna have 6 or 7 red zone trips.
Seattle stinks. Let's be real.
The defense might score first. The Dallas defense might score majority of the points.
They wrote them off.
Just gotta roll back. Sunday night game, Kansas City and Green Bay. I don't think I need to ask anybody.
KC, that's gonna be
KC versus
Green Bay.
Oh, KC.
But let me tell you something. If Jordan Love do something,
I mean, he can pull
that game. Hold on now. That gonna come down to earth, bro.
Okay.
Bro, did you not just hear what I just said?
Elijah doesn't like that.
Tariq Woolen got benched last week. It's about to get dark.
Elijah is a dedicated deckader. So.
Cincy or Jacksonville, I'm rolling with Jacksonville.
Yeah, that's easy.
Jacksonville versus Cincy.
You got Jake Browning and shit.
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Duval.
I wish that we were getting these teams at full health. That would have been a good one.
Yeah, thanks.
Another good one we got this week is San Fran and Philly.
Ooh.
We finally get him at full health.
Everybody, the chatter is starting. Is looking real
it's
spicy.
At the link.
Yeah, it's at the link. They
got blessed. They only had to go to Arrowhead.
Mm-hmm. This game is gonna be jumping. This shit's gonna be jumping. I'm gonna go. Me personally. I'm saying San Fran. I'm saying San Fran.
Ooh.
I'm saying San Fran, man.
I went solo Philly last week against Kansas City. Do I do
I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be surprised if Philly fans start throwing shit at the 49ers players.
Debo, all Debo. Just throw it all at Debo Samuel. Because AJ Brown told everyone to talk.
Debo is
Debo online.
I'm not gonna lie, Debo is about to terrorize them.
I need a pick.
Huh?
No, Phil's over here trying to talk around making a pick.
Absolutely. I was trying to buy
Come
time.
on, make a pick, man. You can't go wrong with either one. It is what it is.
Honestly, yeah, I'll go Philly. Let me go with the wagon again. Why not? Two weeks in a row. I was right last week. Hopefully I'm right this week.
I'm going with Brock the Glock and the rest of the boys.
Yeah.
The Avengers are all healthy. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Listen, bro.
Lord.
Blueberry, Bradbury,
Burberry.
He ain't guarding IU. Slade looking like Ayana's last legs too. I'm not gonna hold you.
Oh, and then last one we'll do to make it 5. This is gonna surprisingly now be a good one. Denver and Houston.
Woo!
Where's it at?
It's in Houston. I'm taking the young pup.
You taking the young pup? I'm taking Denver in this one. Denver's rolling right now. They're on a 5-game winning streak. They torch them.
Yeah, give me Denver. I like what Russell Wilson and the squad's doing. I think they continue that win streak.
I think they got to lose eventually, and I think Houston, after losing last week, is determined to come out and win.
Yeah. Do you think Denver makes the playoffs over Buffalo?
Buffalo's done.
Oh, they're done. Oh yeah, Kenny, we didn't get your
Buffalo's done. I don't like we
6-6, right?
Yeah, they're 6-6. They already lost to Denver. Like, wait, let me pull up the play.
Yeah, because they lost to Denver. Yeah,
they lost to Denver. Houston is probably going to finish with a better record than them. Like, they're done.
You're done though, eh?
I said it a couple weeks ago.
You're done though, eh?
it's a nail in the coffin.
Yo, I was talking to
they got Kansas City off the bye. They have Kansas City and Dallas. That's 2 more losses. Buffalo, they're done. Finished. Stick a knife in them.
Oh Lord.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I told you so.
Elijah, if you don't put money on that, don't put no spreads in here. I need to see tickets.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say I told you guys so, but you can run the preseason tape back when I told everybody that Buffalo wouldn't make the playoffs. I was all kinds of haters. I didn't know what I was talking about. People in the world didn't know what they're saying.
And it's not. Listen, it's not.
What
not far-fetched for
you know the only thing.
Not far-fetched for Neil to be wrong too.
Do you know? Do you know where I was wrong about the Buffalo Bills? Is I said they would win 10 or 11 games in the playoffs. They won't win 10 or 11 games. That's where I was wrong about the Bills. I thought they were going to be better than they are.
Yeah. But what did you say 2 weeks ago? I'm not wrong. I'm just not right yet.
Yes, I'm either. I have 2 types of takes.
That's a delayed
right takes or eventually right takes. I'm never wrong.
Never wrong. Undefeated. Never lost.
Never lost. Oh man, priceless. Yeah, I get to the I was talking to this is one of my coworkers. He's a Bills fan too, so it's like this dude's stupid. Did you say John?
Yeah.
you have to.
The owners are Philly based. I got to get with the team.
I said coworker.
I know. This is before you said coworker.
Says John. Nah, he was just talking. He was just like, yeah, I'm frustrated with this, like the whole team, the rosters, everything that we're saying, bro. He says he's like, yeah, Josh Allen, he makes hella plays. He turns the ball over at a high rate, but he still kind of somewhat balances off because he scores touchdowns, scores points, and then he was just like the roster is just made up bad. I want the head coach out. They need to figure something out. I don't know if Diggs even wants to be there anymore. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, I say this shit, and people start crying on Facebook. I told him the joke, Kenny. I was like, yeah, I said one thing, and like this Bills fans he went crazy on me. He got mad. I said three things are certain in life: death, taxes, and Josh Allen throwing an interception. And he laughed. He said, "Yo, that's a good one." I'm like, "Yeah," like, and he lost it, and I was like, "Yeah, he lost his fucking mind when I said it." So, hey man, don't take me so serious on Facebook, man. Don't take me serious.
You only got blocked a couple times on Facebook. A couple.
When we see each other face to face, you'll know if I'm serious or not. But most of the time, it is what it is. These people don't know us. We just enjoying this as entertainment.
It's only entertainment.
People got opinions. Opinions. Everybody got opinions. It is what it is. And the great thing in life is, I love people that got different opinions than I do. Why would you want opinion? A whole bunch of people around you that have the same opinion.
Even if you do believe in the lizard people. Shout out Nick Woodman.
That's far gone. That's not
Dr. Connor from Spider-Man.
He's in the void. Oh man. Anything else though, fellas? I know Kenny's got some shit to say. Oh yeah, he's when first in the division, you know.
You're no favorites in the AFC right now.
Yeah, Kansas City.
Come on, bro. What? Yo, you stop asking this. It's the Mahomes Invitational every year.
It's the Patrick Mahomes Invitational at Arrowhead Stadium.
The road goes through KC, man. We don't know nothing else. We just following history at this point. We just spectators. History says Mahomes. Yeah, still KC. They just won.
Who else? Right, like realistically, in the AFC. Okay.
The only way I'm saying that it's not KC is if they didn't win last year and they're not playing at a high level right now, and they're like mediocre or something like that. And even then, we saw what happened. They was playing mediocre last year, and they turned it around. So I like Big Trust. Big Trust.
I like him too.
Yeah,
but
he got to do something. It's time.
I just watched them really struggle against the Chargers.
Lamar, I'm calling Lamar. It's time. I'm a huge fan, but
plus Jacksonville.
You might just be for TV. I don't know, man. You need to get into the dance. It's time, brother. All the glitz and glamour in Baltimore, you carry them. It's cute, but it's time to put something on that resume, bro. I know he got the MVP, but
until someone who was healthy this year, because Joe Burrow is not healthy, so they're out of the equation. Yeah. So until someone goes into that building and beats them, I'm not picking against them. Tom Brady's retired. And Joe Burrow has no ACL. So
I'm not gonna lie. If we get Baltimore and KC, oh my goodness, that's gonna be fucking.
I'm not even being funny though. Are we sure Baltimore is even going to win their division though?
Pittsburgh on their heels.
Pittsburgh's on their heels, and right now Pittsburgh has a tiebreaker over them if they end up tying because they beat them at dead.
Yeah,
they're only one. Pittsburgh is only one. Pittsburgh and Cleveland are only one game behind them.
What's Pittsburgh's schedule like rest of the year?
Pittsburgh has.
You got it up.
Yeah, Arizona, New England, Indy, Cincy, Seattle, and then Baltimore.
Damn.
So they could win out or only lose a couple. Baltimore's got the Rams, the Jags, the Niners, the Dolphins, the Steelers. Way more complicated there.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. They're in jeopardy. He need to finish his food.
Right. I'm not like the Steelers are not the better team.
Yeah.
But the Steelers might win the division.
And they got a little drama going over there in Pittsburgh. So with Deontay Johnson quitting in the middle of games and shit.
But guess what? Mike Tomlin, you know what he does to that? See that bench? Go sit on it. It's very simple.
I'm sure he talked to him after the game.
Yeah.
So you don't want to be here? All right. Say that.
Right, like that's fine, bud. But like we got a couple weeks left. So
we let James. Remember James Washington? I want my targets. Yeah, all right. Peace.
Get up out of here.
Go. Where's he at now? He
went
CFL?
to Dallas. He went to
Dallas. He was in New Orleans. Picked him up too. He was in the practice squad. That
Everyone
Arm
tried.
is still there.
Everyone tried to bash Ben Roethlisberger for talk about old boy, but nobody came to sign him after they released him, though, right? Uh huh. Funny how that works.
Oh man, what
Oh,
you got?
he is currently on the Cowboys,
Okay, he's on it. Okay,
or
so
I don't know if maybe their practice squad, but regardless,
yeah.
irrelevant.
All right, Phil, what you got for last words, man?
Um,
Go watch Joker, Joker and Baby Joker play against each other.
Hey, NBA in season tournament. It's almost finale. Next week is going to be the playoff matchups finally. I mean, besides the colorful courts, I think it was a decent first season for this in-season tournament. Obviously,
Yeah.
the point differential thing was a big issue with a lot of the players and the integrity of the game. But so far, I mean, not a bad concept. Maybe some tweaks here and there, but so far, I like what it's done so far for the NBA.
I could never get behind people getting upset about that. I'm like, how do you watch the NBA year in and year out and then complain that they have this?
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, what's the
I'm like,
worst?
you literally watch people give up in the second and first quarter, but you're okay with that. But then they give an incentive to play harder.
Right, and they act like it did anything, even if they didn't have the tournament. Like, they still would have had to play these games. So I don't get what like they just made it mean something a little bit extra. I don't.
And we visibly saw that they're playing like they're playing right before the play-in and the playoffs is about to start.
Right.
And it's the first half.
Did you guys watch the Milwaukee and Miami game last night? That thing felt like a playoff game.
A war.
Kings and Warriors too.
Yes.
The Kings and Warriors last night was crazy.
Any chance for the Warriors to blow a 20-point lead? I'm always in the watch.
Love to see it.
Yes.
Love to see it.
Absolutely.
You got Klay Thompson.
Just like this the whole fourth quarter.
Klay Thompson is literally 1 for 7, but this motherfucker just keeps shooting. It's
shoot.
He literally just shot them out the game last night. It was hilarious.
Yeah, and Draymond with 3 turnovers.
Shooting the ball.
They turned the ball over like 3 times in like 30 seconds.
Right. Yeah, Draymond he's emotional, man. But
yeah, it's a blessing in the curse.
Kenny, what's your last word, bro?
I just want to say shout out to Syracuse for finally hiring a legit Power 5 guy. Rand Brown, who was the DB coach at Georgia and has been the #1 recruiter in the nation, is now going to be the Syracuse University head coach for football, which is
popped up on my. Oh no, funny thing is, it popped up on Facebook and Twitter. So Twitter, I read an article. Facebook, he's an alumni of HVCC. Hudson Valley.
Okay, yeah, he's from Camden, New Jersey, so he's from the Northeast. That's why they brought him in. He's got a ton of ties up here, but it's just cool to see that they're taking a chance on a dude who's never had a coordinator job. But I'm excited. Sounds like he wants to be in Syracuse. Syracuse obviously wants him. Now I hope that Georgia wins a national championship so he can go out on the recruiting trail and say, I just won like 3 of them things. Like, come to Syracuse, I'll get you right.
For me, man, I'm just excited for the NBA, the play-in tournament, like Phil mentioned. Get to go see New Orleans again.
Oof.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I wouldn't be excited about that.
I'm excited to see him.
He's gonna be gumbo drunk at the game.
It's just, I'm definitely gonna be drunk. It's just a matter.
You're gonna have to.
How many drinks down? I got the budget. I got the budget set aside, ready to go. First quarter drinks, and they're going to increase as
every field goal. Take a shot.
Oh, I'm done then, because that's all. That's all the Saints can do. Saints don't even got a kicker right now, technically. So, shit is fucking crazy. He kicked so much that he got injured.
Also, shout out Young Wei-Koo for being the leader of field goal percentage.
Hello, NFL career percentage holder.
Yeah, shout out my guy. Young Ho.
Man, listen. I do want to take the time out to say stop crying about people's opinions, man.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna just tell you right now, I'm unbothered by it, and it is what it is. So let's do with the Keith Lee heads. You gotta relax. For sure, you're right on. He did a review. He's in what's the name, man? He's in Houston and shit. He got me ready to go to Houston.
He has some Atlanta drama as well. So
Oh yeah, that was just folks being folks. Can't
Absolutely.
take criticism.
Nope. He's here to help y'all, not all the way around.
But man, what he say? Let's be fine under it. Oh, he's a Dallas fan.
He's a Mavericks fan, yes. Sorry, Mavericks, not Cowboys. Mavericks.
I was like,
we're talking NBA.
I was about to say, how you slandering your own quarterback? You sound like me. I trade you Derek Carr for that.
Yeah, he's a Mavericks fan.
In a heartbeat.
Well, he's more of a Luka fan because he's a Hornets fan, but a Luka fan.
Yeah, and bro, I'm glad I just found that out. Bro, shout out to Jason Kidd, bro, for saying that shit in the press conference. Because they keep trying to talk about like the last year debacle and then now they're playing good, and then they don't want to talk about.
Though. No, he's right in a sense, but he's wrong because they're trying to the difference. I think I'm not sure what this reporter was saying, but what the responsible reporter would have said was, what is the difference in your locker room from last year to this year? Because last year everything that could have gone wrong went wrong, and this year it seems like that's not the problem. So if you pose the question in that manner, there's nothing wrong with that because something different is going on. And what's the difference? But
why would you want him? He how long has he been there? He's only been there what, 3 years?
3 years.
2 years?
2.
But I think the difference between this year and the last year is Lively his presence is there too.
Yeah, I love Lively on this team.
And then you got Grant too. Grant is playing a good role.
Say what you will. I think Kyrie ate a slice of humble pie too, because he came in and that team got worse, and then the offseason came and nobody wanted to re-sign him except for the Mavs. I think he got humbled. I think his ego got humbled a little bit.
Nah, they definitely had conversations of how are we gonna make it work. But I think another thing too is like it's not like he's just like, oh, he takes a back seat, because he takes he's taking the last shots too.
No, I'm not even saying take a back seat, but but you could tell last year that Kyrie he walked around like I'm that guy.
Bro, they both bona fide.
He understands now. I think he understands now. Like, I'm gonna have to concede to Luka a little bit if I'm gonna make this thing work.
Yeah, and plus, Derek Lively is a huge big man upgrade over what they had last year. Bertans, Powell, etc., etc. Just.
You got to. Luka's what, only 23?
Yeah.
So it's like
the only thing they can improve on is probably defense. But like Elijah said, the defensive minded coach.
You need another wing like DeMar or Jeremy Grant.
Yes.
I agree.
One of those.
I agree. I think that like if y'all had I don't know if he would be, if y'all had like he don't really play offense that much. But like Vanderbilt, I think Vanderbilt on Dallas would be really good.
Vando.
Yeah, I think Vando.
He's hurt.
Yeah, but I'm saying if he's healthy.
Oh, yeah, they
ain't going nowhere for another 3 years now.
They can just trade for DFS back. Trade back for Dorian Finney-Smith. He's available apparently.
Hey.
Oh, Dorian Finney-Smith. Oh, didn't he play? Oh,
interesting. He got traded for Kyrie.
They did all that scrambling and trying to get the players back. Finney Smith played a big role too, man.
Yeah, they're missing his presence. Hey, but
and Elijah, I think what's his name got to start picking it up too in these games. Obviously, Luka and Kyrie, they're doing what they got to do. They're both stat stuffing too. Rebounds, assists, points. They're playing. Luka's playing a little bit more defense. You know, he doesn't play much, but I don't know. I think Tim Hardaway needs to play a little bit better too. Right now, he's having a little downturn. He need to start attacking that 20 per game. They need him.
And plus, DFS would probably be a lot.
Yeah, I agree with that too, because it's gonna make it. I feel like that's what Dinwiddie did too for them. Because once Dinwiddie got going, it kind of just let Luka to like, all right, I can breathe a little bit. He can go off. So, he gotta go. He's trees. He's trees. Josh Green he be shooting just any jumper, and that
like you said on Twitter, Elijah. Josh Green in a second. Oh, send him off somewhere.
Send him off somewhere.
Siberia or some type of foreign country for Rudy Fernandez and someone else. Fuck it.
Well, man, listen.
Shanghai Sharks. They're looking for players.
Everybody naming
And
the
Jeremy Lin.
everybody saying the Sharks when somebody do bad.
Yeah,
The
Dylan Brooks.
Sharks gonna sue y'all for defamation and shit.
Tough promotion for them.
We don't suck over here. We not trash.
Stephon Marbury said so.
Stephon Marbury. Oh man. All right, man. We up out of here though. IBTE Sports Podcast. Another week. We back.
Yeah, we back.
Neil moving and shit. He moving across the street. Bro is crazy. All right, we up out of here, man. Peace.